What's going on, guys? SmallGuard here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my brand new jump shot. Now, along with the jump shot, I'm going to be giving you guys a bunch of different tips to help with your shooting in NBA 2K26. So make sure you watch the entire video, and my jump shots will be at the very end. Now, if you guys still want my up-and-coming dribble tutorial, let's go ahead and get 2,000 likes on this video. If you're new, go ahead and hit that sub button, hit that like button, and turn on post notifications. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get right into it. Now, one of the very first things that you're going to need to do to improve your shooting on NBA 2K26 is to go ahead and turn off your shot meter. When using a shot meter, you are going to be at a disadvantage compared to people not using the meter, because it's been a thing in 2K for a while now. If you turn off your meter, you're going to get a boost to your green window, and we're going to want our green window to be as big as possible. So make sure you come all the way over to customize HUD and go to shot meters and turn it off. Now, coming over here to our controller settings, it's going to be a lot different than NBA 2K25. In NBA 2K25, there were different modes of shooting. There was high, normal, and low risk. And let's say on NBA 2K25, if you played on high risk reward, you would have the biggest green window. But in NBA 2K26, they've completely removed it. So now everyone's shooting with the same exact green window. But since that's gone, all we need to worry about is our shot timing visual cue. And the one I would recommend to use is push. Now, I am going to say this is personal preference, so if you don't like push, you can use any other shot timing visual cue of your liking. Just make sure you find one you're comfortable with. Now, another very important thing everyone must do to help with their jump shot in NBA 2K26 is to go to the art of shooting gym and get your lethal zones. Now, if you guys don't know, lethal zones are going to give you a bigger boost to your green window than regular red hot zones. Lethal zones have been in the game for a while now. It's always one of the most important things to get, and in NBA 2K26 is going to be no different. When you enter the art of shooting gym, you're going to see lethal shooter with a logo above his head. Then you're going to see 3 different options: 1 week for 1 lethal zone, 2 weeks for 2 lethal zones, and 3 weeks for 3 different lethal zones. Now, the 1 week and 2 week are very easy to do, as all you're doing is shooting in each spot, and all you have to do is shoot pretty good. But if you want 3 lethal zones for 3 weeks, you have to shoot against lethal shooter. Now, in previous years, lethal shooter did feel very overpowered, but this year in NBA 2K26, he is very easy to beat. And if you ever do mess up, all you have to do is dashboard and come right back into the game and try again. So make sure you go to the art of shooting gym and get your lethal zones. Now, another very important thing everybody needs on every single NBA 2K to become a good shooter is having all your badges maxed out. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and give you 2 really easy badge methods that even helped me max out my shooting right away. Now, the first badge method I'm gonna give you guys is by far, to me, the best one in the game, and that is going to open core athletics and grinding your badges there. Now, the reason why I say this is by far the best badge method in NBA 2K26 is because you're gonna get up to 3 times badge progression every single game you play, and there's no cap on the amount of games you play. You can play this all day until you max out all your badges. And another great badge method is gonna be the one everybody knows about, and that is grinding the street ball courts. These 3v3 courts are going to give you a bunch of badge progression as well, and they're 3v3 games that go up to 21, so they're very quick. And just like open core athletics, you can play an unlimited amount of games. So make sure you do either of these badge methods to max out your shooting badges right away. Now, another very important thing we're going to talk about when it comes to shooting better in NBA 2K26 is how to maximize your use of the shooting build specialization. Now, in every build specialization in NBA 2K26, you're going to get cap breakers, a max +1 and a max +2 for that category. And for shooting, it's going to be very important to know what to use it on. At goal number 6, you're going to get a cap breaker for your shooting. And since we're at the start of NBA 2K26, most of us don't have a really high 3-pointer. If you're playing on a small point guard, you most likely have anywhere from a 91 to a 93 3-pointer off rip. And if you're playing on a taller ISO build, you might have a very high mid-range or maybe even a high 3-pointer as well. So I'd recommend you use that cap breaker on your mid-range or 3-pointer. And we are going to get another cap breaker at goal 8 that you can use on your 3-pointer or mid-range depending on your build. Now, at goal number 7, we're going to get a max +1. And this is going to be very important because it can make your build even more overpowered. In NBA 2K26, we get a bunch of max +1s and max +2s. Last year in NBA 2K25, we never got this many max +1s and we never had max +2s. So it's very important to know what to use it on so you can maximize your build. So for example, right now I have a 93 3-pointer. Let's say I put my goal 6 and goal 8 cap breakers on my 3-pointer to give me a 95 3-pointer. With that 95 3-pointer, I'm going to get set shot specialist on Hall of Fame and limitless range on goal. So we can use that goal 7 max +1 for our shooting, on set shot specialist to give us a legend set shot. Then at goal number 9 and for every build specialization category, you're gonna get a max +2. So with that 95 3-pointer, since we already have set shot specialist on legend by using our max +1 that we get at gold number 7, we're gonna use our max +2 now on limitless range to move it from gold all the way up to legend. And mastering how the build specialization works, you can really maximize your shooting performance and even your build. So now instead of having gold badges, I now have 2 of the best shooting badges in NBA 2K25 on legend. Now another very important thing to help with your shooting on NBA 2K26 is by doing your weekly workouts. Now you may ask, why do you need to do your workouts to help with your shooting? Well, the more stamina you have when you're about to shoot the ball, the easier the shot is. And your shot can slow down a ton if you have no energy. So the 4 easiest workouts to go ahead and do to get your extra Gatorade turbo meter is going to be the agility ladder, the punching bag, squats, and even box jumps. And these 4 workouts are going to guarantee you to get your extra Gatorade turbo meter. Another great tip to help with your shooting that everybody knows about by now is buying jump shot boost and even Gatorade. Jump shot boost are going to slightly increase your green window, and when buying Gatorade and completing your weekly workouts, you're going to get a double bar of stamina. And the more stamina you have when you shoot, the easier the shot is going to be. So make sure you buy jump shot boost and Gatorade. Now right here, I'm going to be giving you guys 2 of my favorite jump shots that I've been using since day 1 of NBA 2K26. And keep in mind, right now I am shooting 70% from 3. For my first jump shot, you want to go Cameron Thomas, Beluba, and Malcolm Brogdon. You're going to go 72% Beluba and 28% Malcolm Brogdon. For my release speed, you want to go max speed. And for my jump shot visual cue, I like to have it on 3 ticks right behind push. Now with my Cameron Thomas, Beluba, and Malcolm Brogdon jump shot, you're going to want to release the ball once it gets to the top of your head and around the front of your forehead. Just like that, over and over. And moving on to my second jump shot, you want to go Cameron Thomas, Beluba, and Jared Butler. For my jump shot blending, you want to go 68% Beluba and 32% Jared Butler. You want to go max release speed, and for my visual cue, you want to go 3 ticks right behind push again. Now, if you don't like 3 ticks right behind push, you can adjust it to your liking. Now, with my Cameron Thomas, Beluba, and Jared Butler jump shot, it's going to be just like my first one. You're going to release the ball once it gets to the top of your head and that front of the forehead area, just like that, over and over. Very easy jump shot to go ahead and time. Now, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, go ahead and type WSG down in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be back soon.